Oops. It's on. We're live. Welcome back. Hello, YouTube VOD watchers. You definitely didn't miss anything. I definitely didn't forget to start the VOD. Oops. Oopsies. All right. Well, actually, they didn't really miss much anyway. We had to keep running around picking up stuff. The progress begins now. Okay. So we got to do... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 5th layer. We have to build a 6th layer. And then maybe that's it, because I don't think the 7th one's going to fit. It might. That's real close. Let me see. So 1, 2, 3. We go here. Boom, boom, boom. We go here. Ah, there's only 2 spots now. Maybe it would fit. Hold on. Wait, so that's where, okay, sand, cactus, bamboo. Maybe it will fit. Maybe it can. It'd be awfully cramped, but I think it would fit. What's going on here? Hey. What is this? What is this? Ah, crap. No. Yeah, uh-oh. I mean, I guess we can move that. I mean, that beacon was there for haste, and we're not really digging anymore, so. At least not here. Infinite cactus garden. You never know. I mean, we can't go any higher, but we could go lower. I do wonder, like, if we did want to make another farm here at the cathedral, what would it be? Just something that's passive, running in the background while we build the cathedral. What else could we use? Maybe like a honey farm. I mean, I don't use much honey, but a honey farm is passive. Resin? Well, I don't think resin farm is passive. You gotta be there. You gotta whack the dudes. Ooh, a wool farm. Actually, that's probably a good idea. Even if it's a small one. I should just get like 8 sheep. Or just like 1 of each color, honestly. That's not a bad idea. Wait, why are we doing cactus farm again? Because it ain't done yet. It ain't done. Or do you mean like, remind me again why you're doing it? For bone meal. I thought you meant like, why are we doing this again? Like you were criticizing my life choices. What do you mean? What do you mean? Me up late at night on Valentine's Day just building a cactus farm in Minecraft. That's not... This isn't what everyone does. Isn't this totally normal? Oh, copper aging facility. That's not a bad idea either. Because we got space for it, goodness. If we're judging you, we'd be the ones talking because we're watching. Yeah, what's... Yeah, I'm not alone here, you know. We're in this together. Okay, yeah, so I like wool farm is a good one. Honey slash, yeah, just like lay out copper to make it blue. What I really wish we had here was like some amethyst geodes. And what's crazy is we have dug a hole this large and there's been no amethyst geodes yet. Like how? Or are they down way lower? I forget. Well, yeah, didn't they change it? They're celebrating Valentine's on the 21st. What happened there? You have yours under your main base. Copper ages a while, and they have 2 floors. You put blocks on the floor and ceiling both floors. Yeah. It'd be cool if there was just a way to speed it up. Like, I don't know, like if you brought it to the nether or something, it was like faster. Well, that'd be cool. Or not that I'd ever go there again, but if they brought it to the end. Like it ages faster in different dimensions. Cause like honey farms have a buff in the nether. Cause they don't sleep. The bees. Why don't I go to the end? How much time you got? All the time? All right. 1. The moment I went to the end in this world, I started falling through the obsidian platform. So, not off to a good start with my trust level of the end dimension. 2. Once I defeated the dragon, I touched the dragon egg and it immediately warped into the portal. And went back to the overworld. 3. I was bridging over the end just like this. And the blocks kept disappearing under my feet and I was floating over the void. 4. There's nothing to do there. Besides get more elytra and shulkers. 5. It's boring AF. The whole biome is 1 block. There's only 2 mobs. There's just nothing. There's no reason to go on. Boom. Grid. Place normal copper on aged copper and it's faster. Oh, is it? Okay, we gotta do the slabs. Slabs. Or do I want to? Yeah, might as well do it while I got them on me. Let's just slap up the top deck here. I think we have just enough room to do a 7th layer. Just enough. Alright, this beacon is definitely in the way now. It's becoming part of the design.
All right. Yes.
I'm across. Welcome back. Thank you for the bits. Hope you're doing good. Welcome in. Welcome back. Howdy, howdy. Losing the 16 total cacti around the beacon isn't going to be a big deal. It looks like it's only going to be in the way of like 1 or 2. I mean, I'll eventually move it. Like, these are just haste beacons, so we don't need those for much longer. If not even anymore at the moment. Will Eric be fixing the farm again? Hopefully not. Or do you just mean the beacons? I mean, that's an easy fix. Ooh, flying back up here is going to be a bit of a challenge. Okay, I needed stone. Oh, do we have 3 boxes now? Exciting. Got it. One more, and then the other side, and then we'll get some slabs. And the beauty of this is, the ceiling's already done. This level comes with a ceiling. I didn't think I'd make that. Mm-hmm. All right. You again. You again. I'll sleep. They should have a little feature where sometimes you roll off the bed in the middle of the night. Oh, who remembers? There used to be nightmares in the game. There was like, I don't know, a 10% chance or something. Where when you went to bed at night, you would just abruptly wake up with a bunch of zombies around you. Old school. Also, have they not announced when Minecraft Live is going to be up? It's going to be like within the month here, right? Normally like mid-March, I feel. I just want to see Agnes again, you know. And okay. Now, all right, so we gotta add slabs to both of these. To both of these on both of these sides. Whoa. Also, we should have kept track. We started today with a little over 2 stacks. Let's do more stone. Dude. It's looking kind of crazy right now. I almost don't want to cover it up yet. We just got a secret. We got like a Schedule 1 operation going on out here. The cathedral's a front. Yeah. Don't tell anyone. Spill no beans. The church in the first John Wick movie where it's in the front for the mob bank. I've actually never watched the John Wick movies. Or really any movie, in fact. Unless we're talking about Braveheart, I don't know what scene you're describing. Oh, I made a mistake. It's fine. Mistakes happen. No. Ooh, you know what I'm excited about? It's gonna be above freezing for the next 3 days. That means I can finally reclaim the entirety of my driveway. I finally get it back. It's been a mess all winter. Also, it's probably gonna just... My house is gonna flood. All this snow. There's like thousands of gallons of water's worth of snow out there, you know. Rip your driveway during Dubathon. Yeah, I am a little worried. Yeah, if this winter holds up, I'm just gonna get snowed in during subathon. Like, I'm not gonna be able to get out. No time to shovel. That means ice on mountains and no snow for skiing. No. Just wear ice skates going down. You'll be fine. Invent a new sport. Mountain skating. Like, you start doing it now, it'll catch on, and it'll be in the next Winter Olympics. You unfortunately just missed this one. Oh, wait. Wasn't there a U.S. hockey game today? Who won? Didn't anyone see it? I think it was like U.S. versus Denmark today. Mountain skating? You mean digit chopping? Trip and fall? And nah, you'll just slide all the way down. I think the penguins got around.
Hey, it's me.
Jugs, welcome back. Denmark won? 6-3? What? We won. Wait, are you from Denmark? US won, okay. Also, not to get political, but did you guys hear? Now, I don't know if this actually passed as a law in the Netherlands yet, but I heard that the Netherlands is introducing a 36% tax on unrealized gains. Oh my goodness. That can't be true. There's gotta be some fine print to that. Now, if anyone doesn't know what that means, if you're like, I only own Fortnite bucks, I don't know what unrealized gains means. Unrealized gains is basically this. Let's say you put like $100 in the stock market, and then the stock market went up $100. So now it's like, if you sold it, you'd get 200 back. Right now, in most countries, there's just, you know, capital gains tax, which is usual. So it's like when you sell the stock, you have to pay some tax. You know, makes sense. But unrealized gains means if the stock goes up, even if you don't sell it, you still owe tax on it. So like if the stock goes up $100, you now owe $36, even though you didn't sell it. Which then means if the stock goes back to 100, to what your starting bid was at, you're not breaking even. You're down $36. And then if you were to sell the stock, then you would then have to pay regular capital gains tax. Dude, it's just like an infinite money loop of losing money. I can't believe they're even considering it. Like, there's no, like that's gotta, there's no way, right? Whack, yeah. Whack indeed. Goal is to get people to spend over investing. I mean, I guess. But like, what are people supposed to do for like retirement? You can't just spend your whole life. Tax wealth above a certain amount, including unrealized gains, or stopping letting people leverage unrealized gains. I don't know. I just feel like unrealized gains to any degree is kind of bonkers. Like, even if it was 1%. Like, 36 is absolutely insane. Because, like, if you had a... Oh, my God, I'm sorry. If you had... Whatever, you buy... Oh, God. Let's make it a little more flat. Here's the stock market. Let's say it does this. Right? Like, you bought it at the black line value. Right? And then let's say this is like every year. So 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, 6 year. At year 7... If the value of that stock is the same as when you bought it, if there's no unrealized capital gains tax, you just break even. You know, whatever. It just, you wash your hands of that stock. But if it looks like this, if you owe unrealized capital gains tax, right? So like this slope you had to pay for. This slope you have to pay for. This slope you pay for. This slope you pay for. 36% each time. So like if you put in $100 here, you're gonna end up owing like potentially more than 100 at the end. You're like, all right, here's $100 back, but you owe us like 300. I just think it's just like a crazy concept that no country should ever do. But when you add inflation, it's even worse. Yeah. Bitcoin is worth the same in 2026 as in 2021. Yeah, it's been crushing. Thankfully, I've never gotten into crypto. I never plan to. I'm good with just sticking to US dollars for everything. Good for now. What about Bitcoin? Yeah, when are we gonna have a... We need to have a Bitcoin recession. I gotta start taxing. You gotta pay unrealized gains on your coins that you're saving. You got, yeah, anyone here sitting on 1 million Bitcoins? Oh yeah, I'll take 36% of those for nothing. Cereal, welcome back. Next, we'll be paying taxes on the Hall of Fame plots. I mean, here, not exactly taxes, but I did have a thought of hydrating, first of all. There's a thought, because I need those. There will come a day where the cathedral is just full and there's no more room. Right? So once it fills up, what I've thought about doing is anyone who has a Hall of Fame plot, but they have like nothing on it, like they just got the plot and then they kind of just vanished for 2 years. You know, it's like there might need to be, we might need to kind of set them to the side. You know, still kind of like keep their armor stand in the cathedral, but like move them from a plot into some sort of holding area. And if they ever do eventually come back, you know, we'll figure it out then, but. Because, like, it's bound to happen, you know, viewers on Twitch, you know, they come and go, so. It is inevitable that there's going to be some people that get a Hall of Fame plot and then just sort of vanish forever. Yeah, they gotta go with some sort of... We build an actual crypt. We put all the dead Hall of Fame plots down there. Yeah, like whenever we get to the, like, whenever we get down to bedrock, like that very last level might be where we put plots that are just inactive. Will be like much smaller, like kind of just crammed in there, like of inactive users. Because especially like thinking of the parts upstairs, like in the main hall, there's only like 10 spots left. And like 5 of them have no banners right now. It's like I already think that there's some inactive people. The Hall of Ghosts. We're gonna have to pay rent. It's not necessarily having to pay rent for your spot, but it's like, you know, it comes to a point where it's like, okay, we haven't seen this person in over a year. Maybe we gotta give their plot to someone who is here every day, you know? Yeah. You know, and it's not like, you know, they're not gonna lose their stuff. You know, we'll put their banners.
Hey,
You
it's
know,
me.
we'll keep their banners all bundled up and everything, and you know, we'll keep their armor stand level. But we'll just have to move them out of the main hall to make room for active users. Inferus, welcome back. Jim will welcome back. 88k more. Let's go. You'll be there in no time, especially with, you know, we got subathon coming up in like a month. If you guys lurk the whole time, you'll easily get a couple thousand channel points a day. Hey. Hey, hey. Jeez. Losing it. You just always have hiccups? Yes. Anytime I drink water or just liquid. Anytime I drink, I'll have hiccups immediately after. I don't know why. It's been like that for like 20 years now. It's been 84 years. After Gubathon, maybe I'll be able to get a golem. Let's go. A drinking problem? When was the last time I had a drink? Dude, it's actually been like... It's been almost 10 years now, actually. I think 2017 was the last time I had a drink. Three minutes ago. Okie dokie. O.O. Whenever I see that emoji, I just think it's like an owl face. Did you just turn into an owl? Wait, why am I down here? What am I doing? THC, welcome back.
It's me.
Hey. Hey, welcome back, welcome back. Darn. Yep. Ooh, I saw. I don't. It might have been a hoax because it was on the internet, but I saw a picture that they updated the baby animals again. Like they added actual eyeballs. Because like at first, the sheep eyes was just this. Like here's the front of the sheep's face. Like the sheep was just this. This was the baby sheep. But apparently now they actually added like the whites of their eyes, so it's like this now. Did anyone else see that? Guys, $100 and I jump in their face first. Can you gift Castle to someone? No. Saying on a 40 streak, welcome back. Oh, you didn't see anything on that? Well, I saw, I mean, this is why I don't really believe it. I saw it was like someone else. It wasn't Mojang who posted it. It was like someone else. But I kind of liked it, yeah, because right now a lot of the baby mobs in the game, they just have a little dot for like a pupil, and they just look soulless. They just look like little stuffed animals. Or like taxidermy. Recourse. What's the cactus farm for? It is purely just for bone meal. We're just making a mega bone meal farm. Because for the last 4 years, I've just been constantly running out of it, so hopefully this will fix that. When someone gets castle, how wild can it get with the palette? Do you make all glass castle? I mean, it's got to be within reason, of course. Well, it's got to be in the overworld. I guess that's the first rule. In the overworld. Reasonably sourced, you know, in survival mode palette. You know, I don't want to be like too strict with the rules, but well, it's kind of both ways. It's like I don't want to be too strict with the rules, but I also don't want people redeeming a castle with a too strict idea. You know, like ideally, when someone gets castle, you know, just give me like a very loose idea and then just let me kind of go crazy with it. You know, because ultimately I want to have fun building things and not just kind of like regurgitating what I was told to make, you know. So it's more like give me an idea and then I'll run with it kind of a thing. Like, for an example, like on the extreme end, you know, like I wouldn't want someone just like sending me a picture and say, build this, you know? And it's like, why? There's already a picture of it. Just look at that. Underwater castle? I mean, maybe. I mean, we got, you know, with conduits and now even, whatchamacallums? Nautilus? Be quite easy to build underwater, actually. Purpur castle? Oh yeah. So, okay, so it's gotta be in the overworld. You can't use purpur. Did I finish the Nether? No. No. That project has been on hold since the year 2022. It's been waiting 4 years. No. Are you serious? I need 2? Treehouse? Sure. Sure. I can make trees, I can make houses. But I've surprisingly never made a treehouse, actually. At least not that I remember. All this talk is making you want to chat more so you can gather more points. Well, I mean, channel, you don't earn more by talking. You earn more just by simply just having the tab open, honestly. You just gotta be like watching the stream. There is a way to see, or here, I'll just pull it up. So on the chat box, like if you click on the channel point area and then you click on, there should be a button that says like how to earn or something. Where's that button? Oh, this. Okay, I found it. So here's all the various ways you earn channel points. Hold on. There's an ad rolling and it's almost done. Oh, give me a second. Holding for ad break. Hold. Okay. Ad should be done. So here's how you earn points. So for every 5 minutes you're watching the stream, you earn 10 points. Now, this thing called claim special bonus. I wish it said how often this is, but it's like every 5 or 10 minutes. Like the channel point area, it'll turn into this like cyan teal looking button. And then you click it, you get a bonus 50 every time. Now, at the end of every stream, when we raid someone, like at the end of tonight, when we raid out, like raid time with Eric, if you go on the raid and like the other stream pops up, you earn an extra 250 points instantly. This is only a one-time thing, but as soon as you follow, you get a little 300 boost. Every month you send bits, you get 350 channel points the first time you do it. I don't think the amount matters. So even if it was just like 100 bits or 10,000 bits, doesn't matter. The first time you do it, you get 350. Same thing with gifted sub. Every time you gift a sub for the first time each month, you get an extra 500 channel points. But honestly, here's the best way to earn points, is the watch streak. So once your watch streak gets to its maximum, which I think is like 9 days or something, every single day you tune in, you get an extra 450 channel points. And then there's multipliers, and these apply to all of these, I think. Or maybe it's just the watch time stuff. It doesn't really make it clear. But if you're subbed, it's 1.2x. If it's a tier 2, it's 1.4. If it's tier 3, it's doubled. So for the people that are tier 3 subbed, every 5 minutes, they're actually earning 20 points. Every time they click the button, it's 100 points. Whoa. Well, the watch streak, you do get the points every day, but it only like notifies you every 5 days when you click that button. You do get the points every day though. I think it's just the watch time and the bonus, yeah. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of different ways to get channel points. And yeah, strangely, typing in chat is not one of them. Which I guess makes sense, because then people just start spamming. Or it'd be cool if it was just like, if you send one message, you know, it's like, if you send a message per stream, then you get something. Or, you know what'd be a fun one too, is if people just participate in polls. Because so many times we'll do a poll, you know, it's like there'll be 100 viewers, but only 5 people vote. Because there's like no incentive to vote. What if you get a little channel point bonus, you know? In the early days of channel points, it was like one message every 30 minutes got you a bonus. Yeah, YouTube has something going on too. Speaking of YouTube, I'm saying hello. Let me see, you sent that a half an hour ago. Let's go. I just saw it. Woo! Yeah, sorry, YouTube comments, there's like a 1 to 2 business day response time. One to 2 business days. 80 of the viewers are sleeping. I mean, they're not necessarily sleeping. I would say, yeah. I mean, our view count was normally like right around 100. I mean, it definitely, the later in the night it goes, more and more people start going to bed. Which it is funny. Like, if we look at any, like, if we go to any of my charts, goodness, time. And this is just like, number. Okay. Our view count every day, you know, it does something like this. Just naturally, it just kind of like You know, it always levels off like around 100. That's like how the view count of every stream goes. But the chat messages sent is this. That's the opposite. So as the night goes on, the view count keeps climbing, but the messages go away. Some people just, they go into sleep mode. They forget their computer's on. Yeah, lurkers, sleepers. Maybe they died. RIP. RIP though. Dead watchers. Switch to watching on TV. There's no chat there. Yeah, I'm surprised. Or maybe you can. Is anyone here able to chat in chat with like speech to text? Does anyone hear speech to text for Twitch? Oh, yeah. I wish that thing wasn't there, dude. Get that thing out of there, dude. Anyway, folks, it is time for a BRB. I'll be back momentarily. When I come back, we are going to either put in the sand or the fences. I'm not sure yet. I will be right back. Okay. Did any cactus come out? Was this Chime guy? Did I just miss him? Sorry, I left you unattended. Wait, no, this isn't Chime guy. Come on. We're good. Boom, boom. Got that high-tech door. Okay. We left off. Yeah, I guess I could do more slabs here. We gotta slab one more floor. Let's do it. Okay, so under here. Sands, hey? It looks like a cactus battle. Yeah, it's like battle bots. Okay, now I gotta really make sure. Is this gonna work? So we're gonna have like sand, cactus, and then like the fence piece there. It should work. It should fit. It like just fits. Did they show you the skin I made? Who's they?
It's me.
Did I show you the skin? I don't think so. Is there Pizza Hut? He posted it. It won't work, but it's still really cool. It won't work. Oh, I see. Cool. That's that guy, right? That's that Sands guy. Oh, also. My bad. I think, yeah, Karen, if you're still here. You redeemed a member like 3 hours ago, and I just remembered. Welcome in. You are now a member. Wait, I never played, is that the dude from Undertale? I never played it. I think I do own the game. I've just never opened it. Hey there, Kira. Yeah, I have a lot of games that I own but I've never played. A lot of them, I mean, years ago. I don't know if it's still a thing. There is or was once a thing called the Humble Bundle, where like you could just pay $1 and you would get like 12 games. And I remember I used to do that a lot, like when I was in college. So I've got like a few dozen games that I picked up just because it was an insane deal, but never played them. Or it'll be something like it's on my wish list and it went to like 95% off, so I just bought it but never opened it. It is a fun game. I don't play many like story games. I'm just much more interested in, you know, like the sandbox, survival, building, open-ended kind of stuff. I want my games non-linear. Not gonna lie, I'd play more story games if I didn't forget the plot halfway through. Yeah, I feel like if you're playing a story game, anytime you open the game, it should be like previously on your playthrough. You know, it goes through all the... just quickly goes through all the stuff you've done. What was that in... oh, medieval game you played? It was popular. Been a few. You're talking about Medieval Dynasty? Or was it Foundation? Was it like the Sim City looking game, or was it more of the first person game? Having a recap is nice, yeah. Until Dawn did. Oh, really? Be cool for streams too. It's like you guys tune into my stream and then previously on Game Time with Later. I just replay the entire 6-hour VOD really fast. It just sounds like a bunch of mice going to war, you know. I'm on the wrong side. Oh. Horse. Dude, for real though, if it keeps snowing like this during subathon, like I'm gonna have to hire someone to do my driveway. I'm not gonna have time to do it. I'm gonna get stuck. Back's hurting bad. Strangely, my secret to keeping my back not from hurting is by like always wearing a drum or doing deadlifts at least once a week, or shoveling. Kind of a, if you don't use it, you lose it situation. I save my back by abusing it nonstop my whole life. You can just take us out there to shovel with you. Sure. Slobby. Welcome in. Do the drums help the shoveling, or does the shoveling help the drums? It's kind of one hand washes the other. Like if there's some sort of tournament, like not arm wrestling tournament, but some sort of like lumbar wrestling tournament, dude, I would win every year. I'd be the undefeated lumbar champion of the world. Lumbar wrestling. Yeah, you just gotta, you like, you do the thing where you attach two trucks together with like rope, then you just start driving the other way. You'd be like that. Some sort of lumbar wrestling. Look, don't think about it for too long. Here, I'll draw it. No. Guys, new sub goal. I draw my concept of lumbar wrestling. We'll submit it to the Olympics. Did you notice how perfectly the farm lined up with the beacon? 0 cactus loss? Is it? I mean, on this side it's perfect, but what about the bottom side? I mean, it is going to be in the way of a couple down here. Like, that block should be a cactus, that block should be a cactus. Lumbar jack. Is it yours stream choppy? I have 0 dropped frames. Bitrate looks good. I'm good over here.
Hey, it's me.
Hey? The call to the void is tempting right there. I'm getting called to the void. someone said hey. Someone said hey. Someone said potato. Welcome in. What's taters? Died. Immediate die. Oh, okay, sure. Restarting did not help. Blame Canada. It's all because that one curling player. Yeah, I saw that clip you were talking about of him, like, he was not having a potty mouth. What? Apparently, the Canadian curling team at the Olympics, apparently they got caught cheating. Which, I mean, to be for real though, like, the thing they did seems like it was just so inconsequential to the actual play of you know, the stone. Here, I'll find you the picture. The picture's pretty funny. I can't play the video because there's some F-bombs in it, but Google Canada curling. I probably don't even have to include the word cheating anymore. Where's the picture? Yeah, this one. He's doing like one of these. He's like touching the stone. You're not allowed to touch the stone. But he gave out like a little finger tap. Now, it is technically against the rules, but also it's like, what is that gonna do? Is it really that big of a deal? You know, like, did that, I don't know. Yeah, I think that was yesterday. It's still before cross line. Well, I think the problem isn't even necessarily if it's before or after line. It's just that he actually touched the stone part. Like, you're only supposed to grab it by the handle on top. You're not allowed to touch the stone. Like the actual gray part of it. The creation of Adam. That's funny. Someone photoshopped that. I used to have Photoshop, but now it's like a car payment every month to get it. Oh god, I said Photoshop out loud, which means my phone is listening, which means I'm gonna get Photoshop ads all day tomorrow. Wait, let me test it right now. Photoshop, 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 Photoshop. Now I'm gonna open Facebook. Facebook is the most notorious for doing this. Okay, I see a lot of Minecraft stuff. Random Stardew Valley ad. What? Surprisingly, nothing about Photoshop yet. Some Bills memes. Nothing yet. We got to give it time to cook. It's being shy. Yeah, it doesn't want to be too obvious. Wordle gave you an impossible challenge. Just you? You get a personalized Wordle every day. I go through like Wordle phases. I have like my 2-week Wordle phase every now and then. Had you spell something that wasn't in the dictionary? That'll get you. You're in Hightail, depositing memories. Oh, okay. Yeah, 199, one short. Looked away to chat in the memory screen up. I look down and it says record one. Gave you it was probably there was a bunch of birds on that like memory island. One of the birds probably flew down to you. That's funny though. You gonna go for the harvest trophy next? Pity bird. Yeah, never touched Wordle before joining the Discord. Really? Wordle was like huge when it first came out. Also because I think it came out during COVID, so like we didn't have anything else to do. I do wonder if we could keep the farm going up. You think we can do it? What would the layout be? I'm just curious. If we did if we went up this thing. So we would like fill this in here. Alright, there'd be a floor. And we would put like holes here, here, and here. So that the cactus would fall into that water spot. Oh my god, you could. Or wait. I don't know, maybe not. Or maybe just have one hole. You do one hole. And you have like sand, sand, sand. You can even like go sand here. How would the water flow into it though? I'm getting crazy. I've lost it. Maybe I could go. You'd be pushing it. Cover that floor with water with fence gates in the holes and build straight up with no floors. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. If we get really bored one day, we'll do that. Did I do the other side? Nope. Only more stone. You have 7 projects. Yeah, now it's 8. I'm gonna pre-cut these. And it's actually faster on this. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, when it comes to slabs, you don't really need the stone cutter. Alright. Well, that should do. I feel like this should be a never-ending cactus farm stream. Wait, the farm never ends or the stream never ends? Look at that, it's even working for back here. I love it. Yeah, I mean, the farm will work as long as I can see it, right? Or like just as long as the chunks are rendered. Never-ending farm. We started today with about 2 stacks of bone block. Oh, got about just 3 now. Look at that. And now, so currently we have 4 layers of cactus. We're gonna have 7. So it's gonna be just about twice the speed here. You like never-ending things? Oh yeah, what about dentist appointments? What about having to file our taxes? What about I don't know what's worse than those 2 things. I can't think. Nothing's worse than those. What about what about a never-ending clarinet recital for like kindergartners? cursed words. Jugs, have a good one. Want to hear something funny I got banned for, and honestly not bannable, but for some reason understand what's bannable. Bannable. I mean, sure. Normally you keep those things to yourself, but now that you have our curiosity. Mods, get ready. For talking too much. What? Are you sure that's what it was? My shift pinky is hurting. I wish I could just hold down the shift key with my lumbar. I'd be able to do it for longer. I'm gonna rebind it to my seat. I'm just sitting here crouching. Why don't I enable toggle crouch? It's just because I know that in a pinch I'm just gonna like mess up running away, and you know. Like, sure, it kind of sucks to keep having to hold it down, but if I ever get jump scared by a creeper, I don't want to like accidentally lock it into crouch mode, and then I can't move, and then I'm like, what's going on? You know. Yeah, it's just I'll forget to like unbind it. Or what if there's a way to have it be a different button? Maybe like shift is like hold for crouch, and then something like, I don't know, like caps lock is toggle. Can that happen? Is that a thing Mojang allows? It's a setting you change, not a bind. Yeah, I just wish you could have like both. In max netherite and a totem, a creeper is nothing. Oh, for like getting exploded. Yeah. I'd rather not risk it though. Also, you know what's always bugged me, but I've for some reason like never said it out loud. I don't like this. Watch. Do you see what I see? Hold on, I shouldn't do this next to the hole. Does anyone notice what I'm noticing? Yeah, why are there particles? It's like you're shattering the box. It should just plop open, you know? Like the item should just pop out. Why is it breaking like you're breaking the block? Makes no sense. You know, does that do it with the bed? Does it with the bed too? Doesn't every block do that? Well, not all. Like, for example, like an item frame. Like, when you hit an item frame, it just plops off the wall. Because you're not breaking the item frame, you're just, like, picking it up. Same thing with a shulker box, you know? It's like you're not breaking the shulker, you're just picking it up. Well, I mean, I know it's the difference between like block or entity, but I just feel like if you break something and it bursts into a bunch of particles, it should like shatter, you know? It's like why is there a shattering animation, but it's still a whole object? It's like having continuity errors in a movie. Does it do have a silk touch? Yeah. I mean, my pick has silk touch. Yeah, so I'll be sending an email to Agnes. That'll be my third one this week. I'm beginning to believe I have the wrong address because she never responds. Pizza Hut, have a good one. Kim, welcome into the YouTube from 15 minutes ago. Sorry. I need like a bell to ring whenever there's someone in the YouTube chat. Ding. Or ideally, I need a third monitor, but I don't know where it's gonna go. It has to be like above this one. Because the YouTube stuff, I gotta look way over here for the YouTube stuff. Ceiling monitor. Or what I could try, I have an iPad. Maybe I could put my iPad on a stand. Put the chat on there. Get them all. Think so. All right, bamboo time. But first, math time. So we need, it's 8 bamboo per cell. There's, well, 16 per side, 32 per level. Oh god. 8 times 32, and then we're making 3 of them. We need 12. Oh, perfect. We need 12 stacks of fence. I don't know if I can do that. Come on. Six. 9. Need 3 more stacks. Oh no. No. Oh, we're so close. I got 10. Will you ever change the floor above? I don't know. Probably not. If I do, I have to avoid falling like heck this whole time. You're not looking, you're still here? Yep. Nope. Yep. You're a what? Do I have a party trick? Yeah, it's making a cactus farm. It takes a while to do though. It's like, hey guys, welcome to the party. Watch this. Oh no, my party trick is the Irish goodbye. It's like a disappearing act. I'm really good at that one. David Blaine's got nothing on me. The cat that is both dead and alive, that guy. Schrodinger? Oh, you're a Schrodinger lurker. Oh, okay. Gotta cut your hair? Yeah, when my ears can feel my hair, that's when I know it's time. Like when I put my headphones on and I have to like move hair out of the way, it's time. It's gotta go. Boom. Alignment check. Looking good. Same. Problem is you only get your haircut at one place and you're at college, so you have to wait until break to get a haircut. Oh. Yeah, my hair during college was always a mess. I mean, I'm sure it was the same for all of us, but nothing will beat the need for a haircut like COVID. Oh my god, I went like a whole year without a haircut. It was bad. It was bad. Full mullet. I mean, it wasn't a mullet because it was kind of like party in the front and the back. Fun fact, it is the price of one haircut to get a set of trimmers and shears. That is true, but will it look good to just do it yourself? It is, like, honestly though, getting a haircut has been the most inflated thing of all time. I remember, like, just pre-COVID, like 2019, I could go get a decent haircut for like 12 bucks. Now it's like almost 40. It's like in the upper, it's like 36 bucks to go get a haircut now. You know, come on, dude. Why did it tripled like in a couple of years? Just get a bowl and trim it all. I think I used to have a bowl cut when I was like really young. I vaguely remember seeing a picture of myself with a bowl cut. I think I do it once, you know. It was big, you know. It was popular back then with like the skateboarder kind of, the skateboarder crowd. I used to be into skateboarding, and then I took a skateboard to the knee. Pay 25, but I optionally tip 10 because she goes to your house. Oh. Wait, what happens with the hair though? Like if they go to your house and they cut your hair, there's probably a bunch of hair on the ground. What do they do with the hair? Do they pick it up or is it just like, you gotta deal with it? Vacuum? I don't know if you can vacuum hair unless it's like stubbly kind of hair. Sprain your ankle skateboarding, still do it. It's about picking yourself back up. True. She said, shed, sweep it up. Oh, she'd. She'd sweep it up. But it always feels easier to sweep it yourself. What do you mean you can't vacuum hair? I mean, how long? How long a hair are we talking? Vacuum. I mean, like, if it was my hair, you could probably vacuum it. But, like, I don't know. If someone's getting, like, 12 inches cut off their head. Yep. Alignment check. Yep. Looks good from here. You cut about 6 months out. Yeah, I gotta go. That's the pain with having short hair. It's like you gotta go more often. I go every like 1 to 2 months. Which reminds me, you guys gotta remind me. I need to get a haircut like the day before subathon starts. Because who knows next time I walk out of my house. Because I think last year I didn't do that because I was like, haha, subathon, I'll probably be here for like 7 days, right? So I waited to get a haircut. And then 45 days later, we're still going. Subathon when? March 21st. It's still a month out. So every year we do a subathon on March 21st. Or, well, starting March 21st. Because that's the anniversary of when I started streaming. March 21st, 2020 is when we started. Time cap? Nope. Unlimited, uncapped. The last one went 45 days. But the one before that was 3 days, so they were results may vary. Yeah, subathon last year, 2025, it was 45 days, but the year before that, it was 3 days. Can't remember what happened with that one, but the one before that, I think, was like 10. Our first one was pretty long too. I think our first one was about 30 days. Oh yeah, the first one ended because I got COVID. That's right. We got to about day 30 and then I caught COVID somehow. So that kind of abruptly changed the schedule. Alone? Well, I mean, what happened was this was back when I was still teaching drumline. This was back in this was, I think, 2022. So I was still teaching drumline. So like I was on the weekends, I would have to go like do the show. So like we would stream, you know, we would do the subathon, but like on Saturdays, I'd be like, okay, guys, I have to like go do my show thing, but I'll be right back to continue the subathon. So I caught it there. Those darn kids. 24/7 subathon. Well, what we do here is like I'll be sitting here streaming for about 12 hours a day, but with like a dinner in between somewhere. And then the other 12 hours, you know, I'm doing like, you know, just sleeping or personal care stuff. But the stream will be on. There's always like a VOD playing. And then during those hours, like the downtime, the clock is paused. When I'm not like actively sitting here. Give me up. Yeah, this is gonna be a little tricky at first because I have nothing above me to tell me where to put this. Or you know what? Let's do these later because I don't have enough fence anyway. Or do I? No, I don't. I need 2 more stacks. Let's just get the cactus filled in these 2 middle rows here. Isn't that how you killed your computer last time? I mean, who knows what actually caused it, but yeah, it was during subathon. I don't know what it was, but it was during subathon. Okay, so I need... Let's do sand now. Beautiful. $1 would get you how many seconds? What we've done in the past is, I believe it's like a sub is 5 minutes, and 100 bits is 2 minutes. I believe that's what it's been. So it works out roughly. Well, I mean, bits wise, it's $1 for 2 minutes. Sub wise, it's like $1 per minute. Or something like that. I can't remember. Something in that range. bits more time per money then? I believe so. Yeah, like if you were to crunch the numbers, I think you get more minutes per dollar the bits route. I think. I think. And like, I mean, it's like that way with most subathons because when you give bits, 100% of that money goes to the streamer. Like if you give 100 bits, I get 100 bits. And with subs, it's like Twitch takes a portion. So there's more of an incentive to give bits in terms of like adding time. I hear a shrine. Aren't bits a penny per? Yeah, bits are pennies. So 100 bits is $1. USD. You have to register the subathon with Twitch? Oh no. It's just like those rates are, it's just every day, same thing. And he gets 70 pennies? No, I get 100. So if you give 100 bits, which is 100 pennies, I get 100 pennies. Twitch doesn't take any of that. Which is why when it comes to a subathon clock, the bits are a little more incentivized because you know the streamer gets all the bits. Twitch's hand doesn't go into that pot. You get it in money for them or just the bits? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Well, true, yeah. It's like when you initially obtain bits, like on your end, you do have to pay like 20% extra. Yeah, so it's like you pay $120 to get, 10,000 bits. But once someone does give 10,000 bits, I get all the bits. Do you get the actual money or do you just get bits? They just mail me like a bunch of plastic. Nah, so it's like at the end of the month, it's all converted to just like money. So like if I end the month with like 5,000 bits, then Twitch will send me a $50 check. At the end of the month. Or sorry, I said 50,000. Well, 50,000 bits would be $500. Yeah, well, yeah, I do just direct deposit. Also, side note, I do believe I would have to really look into it because I have to do taxes within the month here. Apparently, Twitch streamers are possibly, possibly, Twitch streamers are in the category of no tax on tips. I'd have to look into it more, but there is a chance that I don't even have to pay tax on like my first, whatever sum of money, which is nice. Which is nice, you know. No tax on the first 10K. Let's go. How come I feel like I'm just losing so much air? Yeah, so if that works out the way I hope it does, that's huge. Yeah, because normally, like, if you make 10K, you'd owe, like, 2,000 to 3,000 in taxes. Which, yeah, here's some, just a little side advice for anyone who's, like, getting into streaming, or, like, wants to get into streaming. So, when you get paid as a streamer, your payment does not have the taxes taken out of it. So you get paid essentially a 1099, which means whatever money you make on Twitch or even YouTube, or probably TikTok is the same way or whatever, don't spend it all because it's not all your money. So like at the end of the month, if you made $100 on Twitch, do not spend 100. You gotta like take 30 of those dollars and then just set them aside because you owe them on April 15th to the government. Unless, of course, this whole no tax on tips thing works out. Then it's a different story. Yeah, it's like 1,800. Yes, Twitch streamers must pay taxes on their earnings in the U.S. They are considered self-employed, independent contractors, non-employees, must report income. But is that, I mean, what was like the date of that info? Because this whole no tax on tips things is like very recent. It's like in this past year that happened. You have to pay all your taxes at the end of the year because you aren't like officially employed and therefore you don't have an employer taking out. Yeah. So like if you had a regular job, like if you get paid with a W-2, your paycheck will just already have taxes taken out. But if you're an independent contractor and you get paid with like a 1099 tax form, you get all the money up front, which initially is kind of cool. But you owe it all back at once at the end of the year. So don't spend it all. Self-employment means you can write off supplies. Yeah, you can write off, I mean, like this room that I'm in, this 10 by 10 room is my home office that I use as a tax write-off every year. Or even things like, you know, when I bought this computer, you know, that was a supply for my job, so I wrote it off on taxes. Claimed a fridge as a caterer. Yeah. Disclaimer, tax laws can change, individual situations vary. Yeah. We have to amend ours because we didn't have a paperwork for overtime. Yeah, yeah, I never do those, honestly. You're supposed to pay your taxes like every quarter, or at least report your taxes every quarter. I never do it. Like, you're supposed to, but you don't have to. The penalty, it's something like if you don't do it, you end up having to pay like an extra $50 at the end of the year as like penalty for not doing it quarterly. But I gotta be honest, I'd rather pay $50 than file my taxes 4 times a year. Screw that. Once is enough. I'll pay the fine. And every year my dad, like, he like gets on me for that. He's like, Eric, you didn't do this again. I was like, no. It's like, I hate doing this. Why would I do this another 3 times every year? This is that's my least favorite day every year. Doing taxes. You send in voucher with a check and pay it online. Yeah, I mean, even, I don't know. I just don't do any of that. I don't do anything, you know. Just once a year, just sit down once, just figure it all out. You know, I only want to bite a bullet once a year. Just so everyone knows, taxes and credit scores don't affect each other. Anyone who tells you otherwise is hiding info. I surprisingly have a very good credit score. It's like over 800. I'm that guy. My trick is to just always use the credit card. I use it for everything. Anytime I spend money, it's on the credit card. But then you gotta pay it out. And then you do that for 20 years straight, never miss a payment. Ooh. Worked for an accountant for a bunch of years, and we had clients with their late payment penalties for quarterly estimated taxes for thousands. Jeez. Do I need... Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we gotta do water and cactus. Water. Doobity doo doo, doobity doo doo. They would trade your $50 penalty in a heartbeat. I think we'll do the water first, right? Oh man. I still have this tab open. Cactus carport. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's looking kind of like a parking garage. You're right. Leave it there. Water. Okay. The real reason you made the cathedral for the cactus farm? Yeah, it's the cathedral. I miss one. Hello. What's happening? Hello? What? Are they disappearing? I'm losing it. Someone's drinking all my water. What if I put all these down and it's like, oh crap, it's all sponge. I never placed it. Are you gaslighting me? Are you gaslighting me on Valentine's Day? Already the saddest day of the year. Wait, it's no longer Valentine's Day. Let's go. I'm free. Boom. Next. Next. In an all-girls group in tonight, I would ask them if they had a no boys allowed V-Day outing. You had an all-girls group in tonight. Oh, like, dude, you work at a restaurant or something? Why is F3 up? Well, you can customize it now. So if you hit F3 and F6, you get this. So you have all these different options. You can now customize your F3 screen. Even to the point where you can toggle things to always be on. So I don't know why, but local difficulty is my day count. So that's why I have that one on. So up here, like where my cursor is, like see my cursor right here? That's the day count. Right there. So the day count's on screen, so people, anyone who's curious can just see. Ice cream. Oh, you work in an ice cream place. Nice. You work in ice cream place? In the middle of the winter? Is it slow this time of year? Or are you one of them southern hemisphere livers? Oh yeah, I guess, yeah. Sorry, it's just my idea of this time of year is 10 feet of snow outside below zero. Just getting smothered in snow. Yeah, we've gotten over 10 feet. It's like closer to 12 feet now, actually. Not like all at once, but like cumulatively, all the snowfall this year, it's getting close to 12 feet now. Dad Craft, welcome in. I don't. No, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. We are building a huge cactus farm. Hello, James and Sherlock and Aim. Welcome in. Casey Grandma, welcome in. How we going? How we going? Yeah, we're building a... let me show you. So we are under... well, if any of you have been here in the last 2 years, you've probably seen this. But we're under this cathedral. And, we've been building this thing for so long, I figured, you know, it's time to build some sort of passive farm underneath it. So we might as well be, you know, farming something in the background while we're building. So what I've opted to do is build a giant cactus farm that just simply gets composted into bone meal. So we're basically just making a huge bone meal farm, so we'll finally stop running out of it, hopefully. And it's down here. In the pit. Wait, here's the, all the cactus comes down here. Oh yeah, is any getting stuck? I've had some plumbing issues with items coming through these pipes, but looks good now. Wait, it all comes through here and it comes out as bone block here. So it goes to the hoppers, gets composted, and then there's this auto crafter here. And then that'll just craft me bone block, and then we've got this much stuff. Yeah, it did, and it looks like a parking garage. Oops. Okay, did I finish this level? Looks good. Looks good. All right, other side. Every time. Every time. There. Bamboo farm. What are we gonna do with the other half of this hole? Well, I mean, that side is gonna be more Hall of Fame plots. I mean, there's gonna be like a wall separating the two, but whenever we need more plots, because like the cathedral itself has, you know, a finite amount of room. So whenever it comes to the point where we need more plots, we're just gonna have to keep going down and build like more basement levels. People love it down here, yeah. You know what I could do? And yeah, this might be a way better idea. Instead of going down to deep slate and like having to remove millions of deep slate blocks, maybe the basement levels are just really long. Like they don't have to be under the cathedral. You know, it's like underground, so it could be more of like a tunnel. It's an option. So that way I'm just digging through stone layers and not deep slate layers. Or here's a real crazy idea. We add like wings to the cathedral. Not like Red Bull wings, but like building wings that branch like to the sides. Minecraft make deep slate instant mineable. Hopefully someday. I mean, my thought is to just introduce haste 3. So haste 3 would let us insta mine deep slate, and it would let us insta mine logs, because getting wood late game is such a hassle. And the way to get haste 3 would be like your beacon would have to be all diamonds. You'd have to make a whole beacon out of diamonds. Or even netherite. Dude, like it, even if that was an option, I'd still do it. Plots in the buttress. I mean, they'd fit. That's for sure. Things are huge. Netherite beacon is crazy. It is crazy, but it's like, if they gave it a use, then there's a reason to get it. You know, like honestly, if there was haste 3, like if netherite beacon meant haste 3, I would get it. I would spend like a whole month getting netherite if that was the case. That would be crazy to insta mine deep slate and logs. It's got to be both though. It can take years. It wouldn't take that long. I mean, it would take like probably a month. Like I would have to do a full month of streams just looking for netherite. Is my guess. You might have enough in the vault already. I have like maybe 8 stacks. I have 8 stacks of debris. So I have this much debris. So divided by 4, I have this many ingots. Divided by 9, so I have this many. Yeah, I only have 14 blocks. You need like 130 for a beacon. And stream ready. Yeah, we might have to cut our just chatting down. But I mean, it's been done. There's a bunch of streamers who have done it before. I just never have because there's no reason to. Other than being like, haha, I did it. Woo. Mud Flaps Netherite Beacon speedrun in 62 hours. There's no way. Wait, how'd they do it though? They use a texture pack to make iron blocks look like netherite. Okay, I remember that. Oh, tunnel bores, okay. Yeah, if I was gonna do it, it would just be me and a pickaxe. It'd be me and a pickaxe just mowing down. Yeah, if you're gonna go the non-TNT duping route, it's gonna take a while. Okay, we can add cactus now. I don't like doing the bed mining. I don't know, it just makes a mess, and then there's like lava flowing everywhere, and then also you might die. So I just don't like it. I need cactus. Where is it? Where's cactus? Oh, it's here. I think I need that many. Perfect. Perfect. Sand and gunpowder are easy enough to get. For TNT, well, I mean, I don't like doing TNT mining either. Like, for the same reasons. It just makes a whole mess, and then there's, like, lava everywhere, and then... Especially TNT, like, there's a chance for one of those TNT blocks to just, like, get launched in your general direction. From, like, a chain reaction, and then explode you. Yeah. Going topical. I would also maybe be more open to it if
It's me.
Hey, if sand was farmable. There's got to be a way. Like, it's 2026. How come we can't farm sand yet? Oh, hey, wait. I thought you left. You lied. I was really hoping, because they just added, like, the desert skelly and the new, like, zombie desert camel. I was like, okay, for sure one of them is going to drop sand. No. You know, like, what's it going to take? What's it gonna take, Moyang? What do you want? Would you guys rather want the end update or farmable sand update? You can farm sand, it's just not something you can farm? Wait, we're kind of split. Sand from sandstone. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like if you, yeah, like if you use a silk touch pick on sandstone, it should be sandstone. But if you use a non-silk touch pick on sandstone, it should, like, you should crush it into sand. Like, even that would be nice. Or, I mean, sand is just really small rocks. So what if there was a way to just turn cobblestone into sand by just, like, crushing it even more? Just add some sort of, like, stone crusher tool. Or workbench or something. Yeah, you could like hand a stack of cobblestone to an iron golem or something and it like crushes it for you. Something. There's gotta be a way. It's just something that we wanted forever. Like, even, like, we've wanted farmable sand longer than we've wanted an end update. Like, for real. For real. Ooh, the grindstone? Yeah. I mean, it's kind of... I mean, it would have to be some sort of, like... What's the device called? Oh, millstone, that's what it's called. Millstone. Like the actual grindstone in-game is more for, like, sharpening tools. But a millstone is, like... It's like the stone is flat, and you got, like, the rod in the middle, right? And then, if it was, like, a small one, there'd be, like, a handle here. And then it's like on a table. And then you'd put like your stuff down here. And then you'd like crank the wheel in circles. And it like grinds up whatever's under it. Macerator? Is that what it's called? Make creepers drop sand. Again? Wait, did they? I remember they used to drop sulfur. Which, I mean, it was just gunpowder, but they renamed it. Did they drop sand at one point? remember zombies used to drop feathers. That was a weird one. Yeah, crap. Was I kind of wasted right now? Look at that. Oh. Nice. Very nice. Husk made the most sense. A lot of sand in their pockets. Yeah, really. Yeah, the husk or the camel, honestly. Well, the husk or the parched or the camel. Like, you know, it's like any or all three of them would have made sense. Oh my god, you guys remember the old cactus texture? Like the needles used to just be like completely black and they just look weird. They're like so much darker. New boss called Darth Vader. What? I think that name is taken. But yeah, he definitely hated sand. Next. Oh my god, you know what Darth Vader is? I thought you don't watch movies. Well, I did. That movie came out in 1977, so I was able to catch that one. But since then. You missed late night variety. Is that coming back? Well, I mean, yes. I don't know when, but yes. I mean, right now we're just kind of on a time crunch because we got one shot coming up here soon. It's like I'm trying to wrap up this cactus farm. I gotta finish the buttresses. And then at least start the observatory for like the spyglass watch streak stuff. But, you know, we do have subathon next month. We're doing all kinds of stuff then. All kinds of stuff. Also, look at this. Whoa. 6 layers. Ooh. Isn't that pretty? Whoa. Now, it will take a while for those top 2 layers to actually start producing. Well, let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. No. All right. Yeah, it's like watching the Powerball. They each have numbers. Savage, thing for the lurk. Oh yeah. Yeah, so it's basically, I mean, what's the math? To make 1 bone block, to make a bone block, you need 9 bone meal. Now, to make a bone meal, you need, well, you need 7 layers of composter stuff. And a cactus has a 50% chance of doing it. So it's basically 14 cactus is 1 bone meal. Okay. So basically, the number is like just shy of it. For every 2 stacks of cactus is 1 bone block. That's basically what it breaks down to. 2 stacks of cactus is 1 block bone. And this thing's gonna be running for a long time. We're gonna be building here for a long time. How many how many channel redemption points for you to build the Death Star? All of them. Give me everyone's points. Give me all the points. Yeah, and getting stuck on there. We were having items getting stuck issues yesterday. Oh, no, we're good. Oh, that one's zooming. Look out. Jeez. Looking good? Yeah, we started today with about 2... Well, yeah, we made about 2 stacks today. But now that we tacked on those, we increased. I mean, we went from 4 stacks to 6. so it'll be going 50% faster now. And then tomorrow we'll get that 7th layer on there. Whoa. Which reminds me, we all need more bamboo. Do I have enough ice? Yes. Yeah, we're good. Got enough cactus. So we just need bamboo. Bamboo hoo. Hey there, Bubble. Why so much cacti? It's just for the bone meal, honestly. It's just a gigantic passive bone meal producing farm. Because we've been spending our entire lives here. Hello, creepers. So we've been building this. And it's taking 2 years to get to this point. It's probably going to take another year or two to finish this thing. So, this week we took the time to just make a farm under the cathedral so that while we're building, it's just working in the background. Boom. And then, like, you know, at the end of our work day, when we're done building, we'll just go down there, grab all the bone meal, and then bring it back to our farms that need bone meal. Wait, have you seen how much bone meal you've produced so far? I mean, so far it's 4 stacks of bone block. So far. Sans, hey, sad face. Why are you sad? Why are you sad? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's what the heck? Like a dozen creepers there. You have trouble making friends? You got 130 something friends right here. Boom, fixed it. Wow. Just think your day is way better than that, guys. That's why Twitch friends are your boys. You can't voice chat with any of them. Voice chat? Well, I just don't think anyone does that. Not many people will really voice chat anymore. Yeah, I don't even voice chat with my best friends. Hold on, I'm inventing some kind of sport. Got it. That was like at least 7 points. Probably like 7 points there. easier for you to voice chat? Yeah, it's just rare. Very few people just want to sit in voice chats. Well, I casually play, but it took a few years hiatus. By then, I came back and added so much to the game. I haven't begun to scratch the surface. A lot of dedication. Actually, burn out. Yeah. Listen to a song called "Pathetic," and that's why you're not in a good mood. Oh, change the song. Play that song called "Happy." It's literally a song called "Happy." Or like, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it,
Clap.
clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, give 10 subs. If you're happy and you know it, check your primes. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it. Can't believe no one's happy. Elder, let's go. Elder's happy. Let's go. See? Doesn't that make you happier? Aren't you happier now? Oh, yeah, thank you so much for the... Looks like a brand new prime too. Thank you. Wait, what? So many farms first time, but now there's XP farms using armadillos. What? What is the armadillo XP farm? I have armadillos. How do I get XP to come out of them? Infested oozing potions. What? How do I get these to ooze? How do I get Mamadillo to ooze? Oh, it just oozed. Oh my god, they're oozing. Papadillo, look out. Yeah, we got Quesadillo, Mamadillo, Papadillo. Oh. Campfires and infested potions. Do armadillos regenerate health? How do you keep them from dying? Do they regen? Because I know like allays regen. Why do I have so much dog armor? Apparently they do. They regenerate quickly enough and they won't die. Huh. Now, how does one make infested potion? Yeah, it's just an infinite torture device. It's like fireboarding. Stone block. And then what? Wait, what? Oh, oh. Wait, walk me through it. What do I need? Awkward potion. Does that mean, is that like, excuse me. Is that like, can I help you? Is that like a regular potion? And then stone block? I got slab scrap. I have a genius idea. Oh, wait. I was gonna rip it out of the wall. I had no idea you could do it. Stone? What? And then, yeah, one of these. Do I need glowstone to give it some oomph? Wait, I do have stone in here. What? What? Oh, you can't buff them. Okay, so I just like throw these at the armadillos. I kind of like the drown here because it sounds like we're brewing stuff, you know. It sounds like it's, it's these things going on. What are you so happy about? Oh, look, an old cactus farm. Puny, pathetic. Pathetic. You have to make a farm for it. You can't just do it in the open. All right, man. All right, we'll try later. Let's not build an armadillo farm at 2 a.m. Let's put the infested potions right above our milk. Infested milk. I harvest these like once a year. Golly, there's so many. Oh my god. I didn't hear if you said the number of the equation I asked for. Oh, I mean, you have calculator. 8182 times 256. It's that number. Write that down. Wait, do you even need a XP potion? Do you even need an XP potion? For XP? Well, I mean, the reason why I always get XP potions, like I always just have this thing filled up. It's so that when I'm out building a pit or removing a pit, instead of like flying all the way home, I can just like take a couple stacks of these and just splash them on me. Just saves the trip. is kind of nice. Kind of nice. Oh, do I need an XP farm? I guess I don't really need one. Also, should I pick these guys up? They look kind of sad. I feel bad. I don't really need one because I already have enough. You know, it's like I just trade with enough villagers all the time that I never need one. Also, what do you think is gonna eventually go right here? We need a new wood type. Dude, it's been like a whole year. And some kind of new end tree. We need an end tree. Also, one of these days I gotta make this thing look a little better. This is like the nether fungi farm. It looks so bad. Also, I think it works really bad too. Oh no, it's going. That's not bad. Yeah, see, here's another thing I need bone meal for, by the way. Eric, by the way, the Armadillo XP farm takes up, I kid you not, like 4x4 area. Oh, that's kind of small. I made this farm. That's why it looks really bad. Quiet now. War horse, welcome in. Spyglass time. Let's see what this dino powered magic brings. Welcome in. Whoa, we got a surprisingly only 3 of those, but then 61 of these. What? Huh? What's up with that? Oh, Tokedy with a 95 streak. What are we getting other supplies for? I don't know. I just turned that on for a minute because I wanted to. No reason at all. It was there. I saw the button. I pushed it. That's the reason. Also, oh my god, I saw... Here's another thing I saw on the internet, which means it's not true, but I'll ask you guys about it. There was a picture. It was specifically... It was stripped dark oak and stripped spruce, and it was kind of like in a grid, like a kitchen floor kind of grid. And the post said that like they're changing the colors of them on the next update. Is that true? Also, are you a bot? What's happening here? Warhorse, if you're a human, just type 1. Type 1 if you're a human. Or die. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know what's going on. 2. I think it's a 2. You've heard nothing about that? Probably not. Yeah, it's probably just a... Oh, Eric, is your creator code for Hightail still good? Yes. Yeah, creator code Eric. ERIC. No way is that a human? Yeah, I don't know. They did type 1 though. They did type 1. Which is the only thing saving them right now. He said you wanted a hype man. Not like this. Not like this. As human as me. Well, got a surprise for you. Have I got a surprise for you? Have I got a surprise? But yeah. So tomorrow, I mean, we'll plant that top row of cactus, which it's already like half done, so that should be quick. And then we'll get to work on the collection area, and then the cactus farm. Yeah, cactus farm might be done tomorrow, and then we'll go back to building those buttresses. Oh no, we gotta go mining first. We need tough. So tomorrow is finished cactus farm. The next day will be, we have to get a lot of tough. I don't know how much, but tomorrow might just be all getting tough. Who knows? And then the day after, back to building buttresses, and then the observatory. We need the observatory so we can get the spy glasses for all the watch streaks. Get those somewhere. Cactus buttresses. I mean, can't you build cactus? Like you can keep placing it higher and it gets taller. You probably could make cactus. I'm not going to, but could. I could. But while we're just sitting here yapping, let me hang up on the YouTube VOD. YouTube watchers. It's going dark. We'll catch you in the next one.